All right.
Yeah, don't apologize. Just go with
So our
it.
group consists of Bo, me, Marjorie, Kathy, and Stephanie. And our problem is access to equal technology in education. So the problem for this project is that the lack of technological equity in education, and teachers assign homework that requires the internet and software like word processing. And the students do not have access to their computer at home. So our lab is being more socially responsible in today's world. They have, and we know there are like red iPods by Bono and some reusable shopping bags that we use in Walmart or other shopping malls, and also hybrid cars. So we think about what and why can we implement this idea into computers.
So our plan is to partner with Dell or some other PC laptop company to create a line of corporate social responsible laptops that people would be attracted to buy with a special logo or a special design, so that people would be paying a slightly premium because it's a mark of being socially responsible, and we'll reuse those profits to then purchase or receive donations from really low cost laptops like they mentioned with the UN warehouse, or just from Dell itself to provide laptops at no cost to organizations like the Brand Community Center. So the idea is, because Dell makes a gross profit margin of about 20% on each of their laptops, so we can convince them to cut into some of that margin and then sell it for a premium on that price, so that the price isn't excessive for the consumer, but we'll still have a large target market. Especially for consumers like college students who are looking to purchase new laptops that look cool, especially here at the art school that requires everyone to buy and purchase new laptops. We think this could be a great opportunity to target Mac users who are traditionally looking for cool laptops and are socially responsible, but we would attract them by convincing them to buy PC laptops that are socially responsible as well. The benefits for the client company, whether it's Dell or Asus or whatever, would be name recognition for the people that we donate laptops for. For example, if we end up donating a lot of laptops to the Brand Community Center, people at the Brand Community Center would associate Dell with giving and charity. So for those around the community who can afford to purchase Dell products would then be more predisposed to purchase Dell. Some of the other incentives for Dell are corporate social responsibility. They can indicate that on advertisements or just in general to the public and their investors, as well as tax deductions and a larger market to reach out to. Because Dell, primarily their high-end laptops are targeted toward video game fanatics, as well as people on the higher end of the economic spectrum. So this would open the market to just college students in general, as well as a larger market of students who are really interested in being socially responsible. So this is an example. This is an example of kind of one of the things that Dell already does. Is Dell has gotten into designing laptops to make them look cool, so that students would buy them. And what they have already done, if you can see on the next slide, is that they've given you a ton of choices. So Kathy will talk about for that.
So as Bo mentioned, we're targeting like college students kind of, and I guess like an important key is that they would be told that they would be helping kids in their own community. So when they're buying their computer, we would know where they were coming from, and we would give them the option to sponsor computers for the Bryant Community Center, and they would have they would be more likely to do so because it's like nearby, and they feel like they're making more of an impact that way.
Okay, so we didn't only just want to address the technology aspect, but we also wanted to use that technology aspect to address some of the social causes behind these problems, why kids aren't succeeding. So we decided to come up with a mentorship program, and although you can't see very well, we would have University of Michigan students be mentoring high school students. The high school students would mentor middle school students, and then the middle school students would mentor elementary students. And the idea behind that is just to create a long-term relationship and to have a positive role model, and also just eliminate some of the social factors.
And you can already see that like the Key Club, or not the Key Club, Circle K is already going down to the Bryan Community Center, so that's where we think we could get University of Michigan students. And they'd be wanting to earn their volunteer hours, so that would be the incentive for the college level. For the high school level, the idea would be that if they put in a certain number of hours into tutoring, they'll be eligible for a program that will allow them to borrow some of these new laptops that the Bryan Community Center has gotten to be able to take home with them. So if they log a certain number of hours, they can get on the borrow a computer list, and that will allow them to take it home, kind of like a library book or something that they'll be responsible for bringing back. But we do think, since the Bryan Community Center is giving these laptops for pretty much free, if something were to happen to them, it would be bad, but it wouldn't be detrimental to the program.
So I guess like we kind of know that the mentors who would be like receiving the computer, like being able to borrow them, are like responsible because they've been working with us for a long time.
And the Bryan Community Center already has an incentive program for younger children where if they behave, they get coins towards candy or small toys. So we think that would be enough of an incentive, probably for the middle school and elementary school kids to want to be involved.
Also, we had this idea to like have like the younger kids, since they can't borrow laptops under like our plan. Like maybe we could also purchase like old computer parts and stuff and have them like put them together themselves, so that the Bryan Community Center would like have more computers.
Questions?